Come back and still tell you how he originated from Igbos, from his ancestors, his great-grandfathers. Are you getting? He's a confused person. That's why I've been telling you, I don't used to take most of his words serious. Why? Because I used to see him as a confused man. That goes in the diaspora of the Ohaneze. Glory be to God, they are now trying to say that somebody from Ikwere, and Ikwere people have Ikwere now. Ikwere people Ekwete go, meaning that they have agreed and they have accepted that they are what? Igbos, and that definitely that means they are what? Biafra. And now they are now saying somebody from Ikwere call Rotimi Amaechi. Do you know the meaning of Rotimi Amaechi? Do you know the meaning of Amaechi, the surname? Amaechi in Igbo means only Amaechi. Amaechi is in the short form. Amaechi, who knows tomorrow? And that's just the meaning. Now listen to me. Amaechi coming to become the 12th Ohaneze in Igbo after the death of the 11th president of Ohaneze in Igbo, in the person of Iwanyanwu. Now Amaechi coming now, good and fine. It is a good thing. And I believe that the Ikwere people should step up, and Igbos, no other part of Igbos for now, should compete or contest with him. They should free and fair and let him be. Except if there is another person from Ikwere, are you getting it, who want to contest with Rotimi Amaechi, let two of them struggle it out. Whosoever that wins should do what? Should rule as president. Are you getting it? And that is the normal thing. And let me tell you, then whosoever that maybe, let's say for now, stand Rotimi Amaechi, because that is the public figure we already know. Now, him being the Ohaneze Ndigbo president, or becoming the Ohaneze Ndigbo president, I believe, because he have ruled a state for 8 years before. He have controlled a department as a minister, I think Minister of Transportation. Are you getting it? Under Buhari. Are you getting it? So he has been in the corridor of power for decades now. You know what it means in Nigeria. And I believe he has something to contribute. But in addition and contribution for his leadership, from me, my humble advice, please remember that you are going to have an opposition. But don't see that opposition as your enemy, but see them as a ladder to you, for you to climb to the top. Are you getting it? Because without opposition, you will not be able to know your errors. You will not be able to know your mistakes. You will not be able to know area to correct yourself. Are you getting it? So don't see them as an enemy, but see them as a ladder for you to go to the top. And let me tell you, Rotimi Amaechi, going there is not to go against the Igbos, because you and your people, your families have agreed for what we are going. Because Igbos must go. The Biafrans are living in Nigeria. To go and establish the God-given nation called Biafra. God has given us, God has blessed us with it. Are you getting it? God has blessed us with this nation called Biafra. And what we need now is the support of the diasporas of the world and in Nigeria, so that we move to achieve that dream. This thing that somebody like me today is crying, somebody like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is suffering, somebody like Simon Ekpan is experiencing and showcasing to the world. When the time comes, I know people like you, Rotimi Amaechi, and other people, even if you do not have that opportunity, your children may wake up tomorrow and have that opportunity to control. But today, I am the one crying for it. As a Biafran evangelist, I am the one erring for it. Spending my saliva, my time, my energy, my strength concerning this. It is a dream, a vision that you need to see in the angle that I'm seeing it, likewise other persons, so that we achieve this thing, so that you have your total freedom in your father's home. in your father's land. So that you know what freedom is all about. There is something that this man said that is touching me. He said they are not slaves. Yorubas are not slaves. Then who is a slave in this country? Please let Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu answer me this question. Who is a slave in this country? He say Yorubas are not slaves. Who is then a slave? Because it's a reference. That statement is a reference. So the president, should explain that. Because with this maltreatment now, you are bringing me to that statement that you are indirectly calling Igbos a slave. Do you know what that means? Is there anything still remain as a slave in the whole wide world? I am not happy for that statement. I am not happy because I, as a Biafra man, as an Igbo man, can never be slave, and I am not born slave. Not to you. Will come and call me or regard me a slave. You will answer that question. And you must explain it, Mr. President.
But someone like Asari Dokubo, do you think we want to agree that Ikwere are Igbos and wanting to support Rotimi?
Asari Dokubo, listen to me. I have told you time without number. Asari Dokubo, should I say that that ganja is affecting him? Because today he will tell you it's not an Igbo man. Tomorrow he will begin to tell you how he originated as an Igbo man. It's unstable.
But they're not Igbo.
They are Igbos if you don't know. Ikwere Ekwetego.
But you have said this kind of time. I'm not Igbos and Igbo that.
And he come back and still tell you, he's the same person come back and still tell you how he originated from Igbos, from his ancestors, his great-grandfathers. Are you getting it? He's a confused person. That's why I've been telling you, I don't used to take most of his words serious. Why? Because I used to see him as a confused man. Are you getting it? A man that is not solid enough to stand on his word. Are you getting it? That is the kind of person that he is. He's unstable. Very, very unstable. So whichever way, it's like a table tennis. Anyhow you play him, go. Anyway, he said he emptied his account to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu to campaign for him because he was expecting slot. And now Bola Ahmed Tinubu told him that he turned back and say he will do what? He will now support the Northern that he was against before. Are you not seeing? It's unstable. Somebody like this, his word should not be taken serious. I don't mind his word because he's never a serious minded person. Ikwere, Amaechi is from Ikwere. Are you getting it? And he's coming to become the Igbo Ohaneze president. Are you getting it? Now, if they are not Igbos or if they do not agree, can a Fulani come and tell you, say, you want to be Igbo president? Huh? Or becoming an Ohaneze president? Have you seen a Fulani there? Or a Yoruba man coming to be Igbo Ohaneze president? It's not. Or have you ever seen Nwachukwu or Ike Nwachukwu or Habueze or Rabueze becoming a Fulani foreign spokesperson? Is it possible? Ariwa. Or have you ever seen an Igbo man being a Afenifere spokesperson or their president? It takes an indigene, the people of the land, to speak for their people and to stand to defend their people. And that's justice. So they are Ikweres and they are Igbos. Thank you.
But do you not think that the Igbos will be angry as regards Ikwere yearning to become Ohaneze president? Do you think the Southeast rather? Or do you think that
No. The Southeast have been the one ruling. Which impact have they played in the Southeast? That is the question. Whosoever that stand up to or to hearing this one is Ikwere not Igbo. Is Ikwere not Biafra. We are talking about United States of Biafra. So whosoever that come and say, whosoever that come with the sentiment or segregation, should be stoned. That person gogo have problem, personal problem. Are you getting it? Because we are talking about Biafra, we are talking about Igbos. Are you getting it? So you cannot tell me that Ikwere is not Igbo. Who says so? So whosoever that comes to do that, to say that, like I said, should be stoned. Because they are our brothers. And we are one family. We must not do what? Segregate them.
Which court that they are going to take them? Which court? Nigerian court cannot judge that case.
Why?
Why? Because now, if they say they're not Biafra, if becoming international case, let them go to IC.
But they say it's not compulsory. Because you say they should leave their land, but it's not compulsory. It's not compulsory. They say they align with the Biafra. It's not compulsory.
If it's not compulsory, then let them quit Biafra. That's the only thing that make it not to be compulsory. But if they occupy Biafra land, it's compulsory they are Biafra. If you don't want to be Biafra, leave Biafra land. Nigeria cannot judge that case. Because Nigeria don't know what is called law. Because if they know what is called law, and they cannot uphold the law, if they cannot uphold the law, they could have set Nnamdi Kanu free and take him back to Kenya and pay him compensation, as the court have ordered them to do before they cancel that judgment.
So you say you don't trust Nigerian law, Nigerian judgment?
I said, they don't know law.
Law.
They don't know law. So Nigeria cannot. That's the case of Pandef. We are going to sue Biafra. We are not a part of Biafra. It's above Nigeria. Let them go to ICJ. Let them go to ICJ, International Court of Justice, whatever they call themselves, with the person that have funded them. If they say Biafra should remove them from Biafra, which with the land they are saying they are going to quit the land.
But that's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that they are not Biafra.
Yeah.
And you say they should leave their land?
No, as individual, they cannot be Biafra if they don't want to be Biafra. You cannot force anybody to be what you don't want to be. But the land belongs to Biafra.
How does it belong to Biafra?
Okay, now, look at the geographical look. I don't know these people, this Pandef, I don't know where they occupy. I don't know the geographical area they occupy. Then if there's any portion they occupy, and say this is Pandet or Niger that Pandet or whatever, the answer, that said they sue Biafra to court. I pray that they should sue Biafra to court. I'm praying for them. I'm praying for them to succeed. Sue Biafra to court. I will know whether it's in court of Nigeria, they will sue them. Or International Court of Justice, they will sue them. I will not where they will sue them. If they know that they, okay, now, we are claiming that we are Biafra, and Biafra have declared, and you have the territory, geographical location that belong to Biafra now. Where is the geographical location that belong to Pandef? You are shouting, you are not this, you are not this. Where do you stand to shout? Where do you stand to suit? Where do you stand to make a case? You are on Biafran soil. Say you are not a Biafra. You will not be Biafra. You sue Biafra. Look at Biafra said they are not Nigeria. They have a portion where they said this is their portion and located. This one, Nigeria is going there to fight them. Nigeria is going there to kill them. Nigeria is bombing and doing everything. But you see, the indigenous people of Biafra still stand on their ancestral land, no matter how you kill them. But this one, they don't have any base. Nothing. They are not in the sea. They are not in the air. They are not on the land. Then where do they stay to speak? Where do they stay to say they want to sue Biafran government? And even if I thought they have a location, a portion of land they occupy as Pandef, that's a portion of land. What surrender it? What surrender? Is it not Biafra that surrender it? Okay, now, if had it been Biafra is in the middle of Nigeria, like Biafra is in a like Abuja is, then you say you don't want to be Nigeria, and you are at the heart of Nigeria. Then how can Biafra exist? Biafra is a separate nation by the side, having border with Cameroon, then having border with Nigeria on the northern side, having border on the Nigeria on the western side. On the southern side is Atlantic Ocean. You know that these people, God have created them to go. But to you, where do you stand? Where is your border? Which other nation have border with them? Or are you going to be island in the land? Pandef, are they going to be island in the land? Yeah? They are saying they are not part of Biafra. Fine. As individual, as a group of people, nobody is forcing you to be Biafra. But make sure you quit the land of Biafra. You cannot be in the land of Biafra and say you're not Biafra. Quit the land of Biafra. Let them and whosoever from it, whosoever agitating them, whosoever pushing them, whosoever lobbying them with money to come out and be denying themselves. Both them and that person, I look at them as failures. Let them go to court. Biafra is not a nation who don't abide with court ruling. Biafra is a nation who abide with court ruling, and they know human rights. They respect human rights. They do everything according to the law. If you know that you're not a Biafra, sue Biafra to court, as I've said it, and let us see what the outcome will be.
But they said, they have enough oil, and that's where, people like Ekpa are wanting to come in because of they know that they have enough reserve oil, and that's what is attracting Biafrans to them, that they can never be part of Biafra, that they are ready to still be Nigerians.
Which oil they have?
The Niger Delta.
Where is Niger Delta have the oil? No, Pandef. Niger Delta youth have said they are Biafra. Pandef, which oil they have?
So are you saying that the Pandef is not bigger than what you are saying?
Where is Pandef? Where the oil they have? Which land the oil is? Pandef. Which oil the land is? Is it on paper that you make you a nation? Okay. Biafra are fighting, forcing Pandef to be part of Biafra because of their oil and gas. Okay. Out of Nigeria, that you belong to Nigeria since 1960, independence was created, handed over to Nigeria. Pandef, what have benefit from Nigeria? Who is draining your oil and gas? For how many years now? Look at how Kesariwa end up. They are the people that are fighting for Pandef. Look at Dakaboro. They are the people that are fighting for Pandef. Your leader may deceive you. You may die like a Kesariwa. You may die like a Dakaboro. And Biafra still Biafra. The land of Biafra still the land of Biafra. You cannot jump to Biafra and be Nigeria and still occupy Biafra land. It's impossible. Be Nigeria, but leave Biafra land. You cannot occupy Biafra land that you are Nigeria and you're occupying Biafra land. So whosoever said that is Pandef, they don't believe in Biafra, he or her is not Biafra, good luck to them. I wish them what they wish themselves.
So they should go to court, and the court say, the Biafra government next year should take them off among the 40 states, among the states that they caught. Do you think, what do you think will happen?
Which court that they are going to take them? Which court? Nigerian court cannot judge that case.
Why?
Why? Because now, if they say they're not Biafra, if it becomes an international case, let them go to IC.
But they say it's not compulsory. Because you say they should leave their land, but it's not compulsory. It's not compulsory. They say they align with the Biafra. It's not compulsory.
If it's not compulsory, then let them quit Biafra. That's the only thing that make it not to be compulsory. But if they occupy Biafra land, it's compulsory they are Biafra. If you don't want to be Biafra, leave Biafra land. Nigeria cannot judge that case because Nigeria don't know what is called law. Because if they know what is called law and they cannot uphold the law, if they cannot uphold the law, they could have set the Kanu free and take him back to Kenya and pay him compensation as court have ordered them to do before they cancel that judgment.
So I say you don't trust Nigerian law, Nigerian judgment.
I said they don't know law. They don't know law. So Nigeria cannot. That's the case of Pandef. We are going to sue Biafra. We are not a part of Biafra. It's above Nigeria. Let them go to ICJ. Let them go to ICJ, International Court of Justice. Go and table their case. That the people can be able to handle it.
So you see that you don't trust Nigeria.
Not even if at all Nigeria know how to judge, they cannot handle it. Because Biafra is an entity, not under Nigeria. And there's no legal law or legal backing that will back Nigeria government to judge Biafra on that case. So they have illegal backing that can judge Biafra, and the PANDEF is ICJ.
ICJ.
ICJ. Or they go to ECOWAS court. Or they go to AU court. That's the only three places can judge it. The currency, Biafra currency, I think it will be higher than most of the currency in Africa.
So a lot of people will be craving for it. A lot
of people will be crazy for it. It depends on what you want to use it for. And the one thing, again, make me to feel happy, because when my people in Finland were announcing of the currency, they said they made it that they cannot be able to duplicate. They cannot be able to have the counterfeit. But they made it very serious. Like former Biafra money during the time of Ojukwu. That Biafra money that time was one of the best money in the world. I thank God Almighty, I Mr. Kmadeni Okokondem, for the headway Biafra is making. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yes, people will come to support Biafra. People who have passed through what we have passed through. Eritrean fought for the independence. Southern Sudan fought almost 30 years, from 1982 to 2011, before they get their independence. Then Finland themselves fought Russia before they get their independence. So they know how people that are fighting for independence, they know what they are suffering for. They know the hardship, intimidation, and killing they are passing through. And then themselves, when they finally get their independence, they were very happy. So the same nature they want to show to Biafra, for Biafra to be happy, because they know what Biafra have passed through. This is why they come out to recognize Biafra without wasting of time. And so will other nations coming up gradually to recognize Biafra. If 2 or 3 world powers rise up now to recognize Biafra, Biafra will have full stand. If some semi-world powers will come up to recognize Biafra, Biafra will stand. People like South Korea, people like Japan, people like Australia, Canada, Finland themselves, people like Sweden, people like Portugal, Spain. If they will come up to recognize Biafra fully, openly, not underground, Biafra will stay. I'm telling you honestly. Even Brazil, Mexico, South America in general, if they will come up openly, fully to support Biafra, Biafra will be. How much more when you talk of America, Germany, Russia, China to support Biafra? I mean, Biafra will exist. No power can bring it down. Because I feel, to my own understanding, that no power in Nigeria, inside Nigeria, can restore Biafra, and no power inside Nigeria can stop Biafra. No power inside Nigeria can restore Biafra, and no power inside Nigeria can stop Biafra. The power will come from abroad. And if you look at the way of things, the power from abroad are coming for the favor of Biafrans. Power from abroad are coming for full restoration of Biafra. And you can see all these countries you mentioned, they are a stepping stone for the main world powers or semi-world powers to come in. You understand? somebody must surely start something before others will follow. Remember, on the day of declaration, one American, I think, American man, either American Congress or the other man, because there are two Americans that surfaced on that very day. The man said, he's not promising Biafra that United States of America will be number one nation to recognize them. But the United States of America will not be less than number 3. The United States of America will be number 3 to recognize Biafra, which means we have not the heart of American government that by and by they recognize Biafra. And if you see, most of our lobbyists are from America. Most of our lobbyists from inside current congressmen or ex-congressmen. They were our lobbyists. And the Biafra government in exile headquarters is in America, Maryland, America. You understand? And those people that have come now openly to recognize Biafra, I congratulate them. God will bless them. It shall be well with them in Jesus' name. And those that are coming after them, God will bless every one of them in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Because we need people, nations recognition. Therefore have declared. Then how can we defend it? We cannot defend it without other nations recognizing us. Other nations recognize us, we boost the morale to defend it. Other nations recognize us, we stop the killing now, killing that is going on now in Biafra land by Nigerian armed forces. You understand? Like I think in Mbasi, on the 2nd of this December, they were shot out to there, as I heard. I saw it on X. I saw it on X. When Biafra Defense Force and Nigerian Army has a shootout